What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, as y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna be doing a little story time. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story time about how me, my sister, and a couple of my friends got jumped by a bunch of people. I could laugh at it. I could laugh about it now, but back then that shit was not funny. But yeah, before we get into this story time, I had just posted another video. I told you I was gonna try to stay consistent and keep posting. I just recorded a video yesterday that I just put up today, and that link is gonna be right here or right here, one of them. Just click that link right there and go watch that, and then come back to this video.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
And while I'm telling y'all this story, I'm gonna be eating also. I got some Zaxby's. If you know, you know. If you don't, ooh, you don't. But hold on, before we get into this video, yo, I gotta eat a little bit. But while I eat a little bit of this food, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the post notification on so y'all can get notified every time I post a video. And yeah, let's get into the story. I really don't know how people eat and talk. It's hard. Oh, so good. I got some tea. Alright, you guys, so this fight happened when I was about 15 years old. So this had to been like 15, 16 years ago. So y'all gotta bear with me because I'm not a storyteller. So I'm gonna tell y'all to the best of what I remember. So I had to been about 15 years old. I was 15. So basically it was a group of girls and a group of guys who used to always hang together. So it was me, my sister, my friend Mayne, Tanisha. Alright, so basically I'm not sure where I left off at because I was kind of a little distracted with this rude ass lady. Alright, so basically it was a group of girls. It was everybody I'm about to name is the correct name, but one person I'ma disguise her name because she don't want her name in this video. But okay, so it was me, my sister, my best friend, one of my best friends, Mayne, and my other best friend, Tanisha. It was a lot of other girls that we used to hang together, but particularly in this fight, the first fight, it was us four. I believe it was just us four. Yeah. So basically, we used to hang with a group of guys. It was not on no funny shit like that. We was all friends, and we used to always just be together. So we used to always be in Derby Township with them, like all the fucking time. We used to always be in Derby Township. So one day, it was one of our friend Ramir. He basically was going with him and Mayne was together at the time. So he had a sister named Lachelle, and whatever happened, I'm not sure the backstory or why Lachelle got jumped. I don't remember, but I know Ramir's sister got jumped by a bunch of girls that she go to school with. So I remember he had came down to Derby where we used to live, and he had got us. He was like, yo, they just jumped my sister, da da da. So I remember the next day we had skipped school, and it was me, my sister, Mayne, and Tanisha. I believe that was just us four the first time. I believe so. Was Sierra there? I don't think she was there. So it was just us four. And we had skipped school, and we waited until AP got out of school. We didn't even go to... Why we skipped school, I don't know. No, I know why we skipped school, because we wouldn't be able to follow him. Excuse me. So we waited up. We went to AP let out and waited for them to get out of school. We spotted them. Till this day, I don't know the girls. I don't know their names. If I see them today or tomorrow, I would not know who they was. But Ramir knew who they was. So we basically spotted them and we followed them. So basically how it was, I'm cracking up. So basically, this is the alleyway. Say this is the alleyway, and this is another street. But in between that is like houses, but you can see in between the houses, like you could see them walking. So we was walking the alleyway and they was walking this street. So every time they stopped, we stopped. So as soon as we got to their house or near they, because I guess they lived around the corner from Ramir and them. So we had went to Ramir house. Lachelle, I remember, I'm mad I remember this little ass detail, but I remember she was sleeping on the couch and we woke her up like, come on bitch, we found them, da 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 da. We goes around the corner from her house, and I remember Lachelle was fighting one of the girls first, and then we all just jumped in it. We all just beat, I don't know, I think they was with like, I think it was just two of them. I don't remember how many girls was there, but it wasn't that a lot of them. So we all fighting or whatever, and all I hear in the background, yo, they Edie daughters, why Edie daughters and them out here fighting? And Edie is my mom. So that's funny. So after we was fighting or whatever, I remember walking down the street, me and Tanisha. I remember because I used to have these long ass fucking braids down to my butt. I used to always wear long behind individuals. Y'all excuse my lash, I don't feel like fixing it. But I remember having these long ass individuals down to my butt, and I remember one of the girls pulling my hair, and I was mad about that. So being Tanisha was the height was in the middle of the street, and that's how, now that I'm thinking about it, that's exactly why the cops knew who the fuck to go to. Like, so we walking down the street, Ramir and them house right here. All right, so say this Ramir and them house, and we walking down the street, and we almost at his house, but the cop pulled up on us and locked me and Ramir mom up. And so say I'm right here, I see Tanisha, Ramir in them house right here, and I see Tanisha right here, like she in the front of us. And as we getting locked up, I'm like, I think the cop said, yo, come here, talking about Tanisha. And I seen her running in the backyard, about to go in their backyard. And I'm like, damn, this bitch done got away. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, why the fuck they locked me up and this bitch got away? Why couldn't I just run with her? So me and Ramir mom got locked up. So I remember being in the handcuffs in the back of the paddy wagon. So when we get to the police station, they put us in a cell. Tanisha in there. I'm like, damn bitch, they got you too? I thought your ass got away. Like, no, she was like, no, they picked me up when I was trying to run in the backyard. I'm like, damn bitch. So I believe my mom didn't come pick us up. I'm pretty sure my mom knew that we was fighting, because I heard somebody say there's Edie and them daughters fighting. So I'm pretty sure it got word back to my mom, but she not the one who picked us up from the station. It was one of our male friends' mom that picked us up. So I remember she picked us up. We go back to Ramir and them house. We all talking about it, blase blase, and now it's time for us to go home. We leave our jackets there. I don't know why we left our jackets. I don't know. We left our jackets. It probably gave us a reason to fucking come back. That's all. I don't know why we left our jackets, but we left our jackets. We go home. The next day is me, my sister, Tanisha, Maynie, the same ones that was fighting the first time. And then again, it was my other friend, Tiara, that was there, that came with us the second time. It was my other friend. She don't want me to say her name, so I'm going to call her Candy. It was, and this is no shade to Candy, because I know back then, I mean, we was cool back then. Back then we was cool, but we wasn't as cool as we is now. Like, I know today, if shit like that happened, I know that bitch gonna be by my side. But back then, I don't know. I'm gonna get into the video. So it was me, my sister, Tanisha, Maynie, Tiara, and it was Candy and one of my cousins. All 7 of us, we goes back to Darby Township after school. We went to school this time, so after school we went back up there to go get our coats or whatever. So what happened after that? We goes up there to get our coats. Matter of fact, I think it wasn't even just that. It was us 7, and then it was Ramir and one of our friend Armand. It was us 9, 7 or 9 of us. I think it was us 9. Yeah, all 9 of us. We had went back to Ramir's house to go get our jackets. We wasn't even there that long. We literally was there for like a half an hour. So as we was leaving Ramir's house, Ramir and them was walking us back home. And okay, so how Derby Township was, for the ones who know, they know how it is. So it's like Hook Road is like this big old highway. So basically this is the sidewalk, and then it's the highway, and then in the middle is like this long wall, and that you gotta hop over to get to the other sidewalk. So we on the sidewalk, and all we seen is a car pull up, skirt, right in front of us. Is my aunt, my mom, sister. Y'all get in the car, da 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 da. She knew what was about to happen at that time. At that time, she knew what was about to happen, but we didn't know what was about to happen. So she pulled up on me and my sister and my cousin, and she like, yo, y'all get in the car, blase blase. So me, my sister, and my cousin and Candy, we all got in the back of her car, and the rest of my friends had went across the highway and they was leaving because my aunt was picking us up like, no, I'm about to take your ass home. So my older sister Juanita, she was like, nah, fuck that, I'm walking with my friends, I'm getting out the car. So she hops out the car, and I see my sister hop out the car. I hopped out the car behind her. My cousin and Candy stayed back in the car on some nut shit. They stayed back. So we run out the car, go across Hook Road, on the other side of the we get to the other side of the street. Not even 2 minutes later. It was not even a minute later. Okay, so this how it was. Another example. Okay, it was me, Tierra, we back here walking together. We all walking together, but I don't know why me and Tierra was the ones in the back. We was probably walking the slowest. We was back here talking, and then it's my sister, Mayne, Tierra, Armand, and Ramir all in the front. But they not that far from us. They like right here, and we right here. So something told us to look. Me and Tierra talking, minding our business. We look over. Mind you, my aunt, Candy, and my cousin never even pulled the fuck off. So they still right there. We look over. When I tell y'all, it was a million. It was the whole fucking Derby Township. I lied to you not. It was a million not even just females. It was a million niggas and bitches. It was the whole fucking Derby Township. It was a rack of motherfuckers scattering, running across after us. First of all, y'all mad because y'all got beat the fuck up the first time, and that's why y'all had to get the whole fucking Derby Township on us. Mind y'all, when I see a million niggas and bitches just rushing at us, my first mind, like, dead ass, like, I really remember this. Like, my first thought in my head, like, even though my sisters and all of them was right there, it wasn't to, yo, all these bitches about to come strolling us, come on, like, come on. My first thing in my head was like, oh, I'm about to get the fuck jumped. Like, I don't know why I didn't think to call, even though they already seen it, but I don't know why my first action wasn't to say, yo, all these motherfuckers is coming. My first action was, oh, I'm about to get the fuck jumped. I remember taking my jacket off. It was me and Tierra. I remember taking my jacket off, and they all running across Hook Road. Me and one of the girls was fighting, and I don't know, it was a million bitches just hopped on me. I don't know, they hopped on Tierra, they hopped on me, I don't fucking know. They all just fucking hopped on us. And then after the fact, my sister was like, all she did was turn around, and she seen all them people jumping us. They ran back. We all fighting. We all fucking getting jumped. When I tell y'all about not even just bitches, it was niggas there, and all the niggas was jumping Ramir, and I don't even think Armand even helped Ramir. They just jumped Ramir. But that goes to say, after that, we mad as shit. I remember, it's bad that I remember. I remember having a brown shirt on. I had a brown shirt on and like a long sleeve half shirt. And I remember they ripped my shirt, so I just had the half sleeve hoodie on. So after the fight, everybody scattered, and we went to my niece cousin house, cause she lived right there where we was fighting. We went to her cousin house, and then as we standing out front, mad as shit, like we just got jumped by all these niggas and bitches, we see my aunt Candy and my cousin ride right past us. You dirty ass bitch. And I was only mad at the fact, like, bitch, you my cousin, like, bitch, you knew what we was coming up here for, like, and your scary ass just gonna sit there and stay in the car. And I kind of felt like that about Candy, but with Candy, I'm not really too mad about that, because we was cool, but we not as cool as we is now. So if that shit was to happen today, I know the bitch not just gonna sit there and watch that shit. The bitch gonna be fighting with us. So that's why I say no shade to her. But my cousin, and that's just that. But what happened after that? I remember going home. So after that, we had all walked home mad as hell. We goes home, and the first thing I remember, my mom and my uncle, see, they already knew what was going on, because I guess my aunt Keisha had came and told them or whatever. But I remember we went home, and my aunt and my mom and my uncle was there, and we was snapping out like, just got jumped by all these niggas and bitches, and your sister just sat there and fucking watched, and she let that shit happen, not knowing the whole time the bitch, she was really trying to stop it, because she knew it was about to happen. So she like, no, I'm about to go get my fucking nieces and I'll take them home. But us being hard-headed, not listening, hopping out the car, what the fuck was she gonna do? What was she gonna do? But her riding past us after that shit happened, bitch, you were lame for that. But you tell my mom, your sister was there and she just let us get jumped. No, she was really trying to stop that shit though, for real. But that goes to say that fight was funny as hell. Like, I probably missed a whole lot of details out that fight, but they was only mad because we beat them the fuck up. Like, y'all jumped Lachelle, so we jumped y'all, but y'all got us back with a million niggas and bitch. Y'all had to come back with all the motherfucking people. Like stop playing with me, like. But yeah, that was the end of that story. And I know it was kind of short because that happened 15 years ago, so I don't remember every piece of detail that happened. I don't, but I gave it to y'all as I remember it, and I think it was a funny, like, I could laugh at that shit right now because it was hella funny. And I told my friend, I'm like, yo, I'm about to make a story time on how we got jumped in Derby Township. She was like, girl, don't make that story. I'm like, girl, no, I'm gonna fucking tell it, because that shit was hella funny. Like, that was like I don't remember what happened after that. And you know what, even after all them niggas and bitches jumped us, that did not stop us from fucking going up Derby Township. We still went up there. We probably was still walking past them now. I still don't know who the fuck they were. We were still going to fuck up there. It's like we was in Derby, raising hell in Derby Township. Like, it was funny though, because I was talking to my sister, and she was like, after we had went home and told my mom and them what happened, we went to my grandma's house, and Juanita was telling my Uncle Bird, like, it was Kirk and they jumped us, and this, that, and third. Your sons put their hands on us, talking about Kirk and them dad. Whole time they never put their hands on us. They was jumping Ramir, but that shit was funny. I don't regret nothing I ever did when I was younger. We kind of low-key was bad because we used to always, sorry mom if you're watching this, but we used to skip school so much for these boys. And it wasn't even on that type of time. It's back then, we was bad. We used to smoke, drink, and that's what we was always doing in the basement, getting high. So we used to skip school and go to Derby Township. I don't know where the fuck they mom used to be. We used to just be in that basement all the fucking time, getting high, and chilling. Like, they only did it because we went back at them. I mean, y'all jumped Lachelle, we jumped y'all, and y'all came back. But they came back hard as shit. But no, I can't even say they came back hard as shit, because as many niggas and bitches it was, I don't remember none of us came out with no black eye, no scratches, no nothing. The only thing that happened to me was my shirt was ripped. I remember my shirt being ripped. That's the only thing. Other than that, but yeah, yo, that was my story time. I got so many other story times. If y'all want me to tell it, just comment down below and let me know if y'all want more story times. I really had fun telling that story. But yeah, y'all, tell me how y'all like that story and comment down below if y'all want another story time, because I could definitely give it to y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so y'all need to get me there. And yeah, I see y'all in the next video. Peace.